It is currently 10:40 p.m. Ooh, it just turned 10:40. That was kind of cool. On a Sunday night, and I wanted to make this video because I saw a couple of comments on my previous videos about someone watching my video and feeling inspired and not alone. And I've actually been getting a lot of those comments about like, hey, you're not alone in this. Your video of you being vulnerable helped me to realize I'm not alone. And honestly, that makes me so happy because to me, I'm just like, are these videos kind of like me venting and not providing any value? But also, in a way, I'm documenting my journey for myself in hopes that maybe someone watching will realize, like, hey, you're not behind. Like, if you get stuck in your mind and if you keep comparing yourself to other people on social media and in your life because you only get to see their highlight reels, like their highly curated, edited highlight reels, you're gonna feel behind. Like, because you're never gonna know about their struggles and what they did to actually get there. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I was watching the movie Rocky, finally a classic, 4th of July, so it was perfect. But what I realized is a lot of people who watched Rocky and the other guy, see, I don't even remember his name, the black guy dressed as George Washington and has this amazing enter scene. But anyways, they have a fight. A lot of people who watch the fight are gonna think Rocky's an overnight success, not knowing his story of a decade of him being a nobody and being laughed at, being made fun of. So those 10 years of him continuing to put in the work and treating that game, treating that opportunity as an opportunity. If you are ready, you're able to see something as an opportunity. Whereas if you haven't been ready, if you're not bettering yourself every day, you're not going to recognize that as an opportunity. Like the guy that Rocky fought wasn't really training because he was treating it as a show. He was thinking, I'm just going to give this underdog a chance. Like, he has a chance to be famous because I'm already so famous and I'm providing him the platform. Whereas to Rocky, this was like life or death. This is my chance. And what a lot of people don't know is people who fought that other guy who I can't remember the name of, which I think is so cool, right? I only remember Rocky from the movie and Adrian. But what people don't know is other people who fought the guy didn't even go through 3 stages of the boxing matches, but like Rocky and the guy goes through 15 matches. And what's so amazing is at the end, even though I kind of hate that the winner was the other guy, but even with the winner being announced in the background, it's just a background noise. Because to Rocky, it wasn't about winning or losing. It was purely about the journey and proving to himself, like, I'm not a nobody. Like, this opportunity, he's viewing it as this is a chance for me to prove to myself that I'm not just some nobody, right? It's like me playing chess against, what's that guy? The world's famous chess player. I keep forgetting. I am so chess player world champion. Gukesh, there's another one. Oh, I'm so bad with names. Chess world champion. Oh. Okay, I can't believe I'm doing this on camera. Carlsen, Magnus Carlsen. So imagine, obviously I'm not good at chess, but imagine I've been playing chess my whole life and I've been sucking in my town. Like I'm not so good in my town, and then I have this opportunity to play against Carlsen, and people are laughing at the whole game coming up. It's just a show, Carlsen beating this nobody. But then I play and give it my all, and after, like, it turns out to be a long ass game because it's filled with good strategy. And at the end, like, Carlson had to put in all of his effort and like takes 5 hours to play the game. And then at the end, he ends up winning. To me, if you live life with Rocky mindset, is it's not about who won at the end. It's the fact that, holy dang, I played against Carlson and he had to put up a fight to even beat me. That is going to boost my confidence so much more. And the fact that Rocky had someone to call out to at the end of the game, he did not care like what name was getting announced. All that was in his mind was Adrian, the girlfriend. And he was just screaming out, Adrian, Adrian. And Adrian was like looking for him. And I got goosebumps. And oh my goodness, I got emotional because that's what I want. And like the older I get, the more I realize I don't really care for the money and the fame and the status and all the stuff that rappers rap about. Like, I want my person to be there, believing in me, and people in my corner fighting with me, allowing me to focus on fighting the game. Because if you think about it, I had this conversation with a friend today. If you're in a boxing match, when you're taking a break, you go to your corner. There are your people in your corner who does stuff for you, right? Like massaging your shoulder, like giving you motivational speech, like putting stuff in your nose to make sure you can breathe, and like putting Vaseline on your cut up forehead, whatever it is, right? And the boxer, the fighter himself is just sitting there like receiving everything. And I thought about that. I put myself in that corner and I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable asking for help and receiving help that the thought of that makes me like cringe. The thought of my people helping me makes me cringe, which is kind of sad. That means I feel so uncomfortable to just receive because I feel bad, because receiving help means I'm a burden, and all of this deeply rooted fears and mindset, limited mindset. So I shared that with a friend. I was like, realistically, if I'm in that boxing corner and I know I need to rest up in order to focus on the game, I would still be like, oh my goodness, you don't have to do this. It's okay. You don't have to massage me. I feel bad. And I'm like, holy dang, girl, like relax. These people want to be there for you and want to help you so that you can focus on the game and not worry about anything else. Why? Because they know that you were made for this, and they're trying their best to provide what they can in order for you to win, because you winning is also them winning.